What's up guys, this is Impact once again. We've all had enough time to experience Braum in our own way, so I thought it would be a good timing to actually exchange a few ideas with you. I'll be laying down my thought process, but make sure you use the comment section down below to let me know what you think about the subject. So let's start off with support Braum. He's been called out as OP, and I can say that I agree for a few reasons. First off, people call him a lane bully for reasons that I do not understand. He is tanky and he does have his Q for poking purposes. However, he does not have a gap closer like Leona does. He requires an ally to get closer to his enemies in order to jump on him. He does not have sustain, and he does not have a lot of reliable poke because his Winter's Bite is easily dodgeable. As soon as he gets out of the laning phase, however, his passive is just too damn powerful. I wouldn't say he's OP, but he does shine during the mid and late game. Still, the recent PBE patch notes suggest that his early game is getting nerfed, and I do believe it is a huge mistake. His Q's damage is getting nerfed, just like the early stages of his W. Look, the weakest part of his game is his Hurley. He can poke a lot, he can engage decently, and he can sustain. He's not that strong unless allied to something like Illusion, and that's because it's almost like their passives were meant to fit each other. Other than that, Braum requires good coordination with his ADC in order to be successful, and that should be rewarding. As I've stated, he shines during the mid and late game, and that's exactly what's staying completely untouched next patch. W is going to be as strong at higher ranks just like his Q, so why even bother nerf his early game even more? Here are my suggestions, in case someone from Riot watches this. Let's say he is OP. The best thing to do is to increase the amount of hits required to proc his passive to 5, which will also nerf his early. I'm guessing this won't happen anytime soon because they'd have to redesign his passive's logo. Oh well, moving on to option number 2. Decrease his W scalings at higher levels. You can also increase his Q's cooldown at higher levels in order to make him less of a kiting beast. Last but not least, shave his mustache. There, no one will play him anymore. Braum is already countered by a lot of champions in the bottom lane. Let's see. Karma, Zyra, Morgana, Lulu, Caitlyn, Lucian, I mean the list goes on and on. If you're losing a lane versus a Braum, maybe you're not playing aggressively enough. Either that or he has a Lucian in lane with him, in which case they are a pretty deadly combo. Anyway, those are my opinions on support Braum. Really strong, almost OP, could probably use a nerf or two, but not the ones that Riot seems to be going for. So how about jungle Braum? The problem with jungle Braum is his clear speed. At higher elos, if a jungler saw Braum with smite on the enemy team, he'd counter jungle the crap out of him. And that's his main problem. He wouldn't be so bad if he was just a tiny bit faster, but it is rather easy to deny him jungle creeps. Also, he's not the strongest dueler early on, so if you do meet someone like a Lee or a Kha'Zix early on, you're probably going to die or waste flash. Still, if everything goes well during the early game, then his ganks aren't bad, and he does scale well. Which leads me to top Braum. I've actually tried him out a few different ways. Early on, he's not that strong unless a jungler with a gap closer ganks and helps you out. His follow-up potential is huge, and you can easily blow a summoner or two. Still, not that strong until he reaches his first item. And if you do decide to take him top, I recommend you pick something offensive that helps you with your sticking power as a first item. I found Trinity Force or Frozen Mallet the best items you can go for. As soon as you get your first two items, you'll start to get really damn strong, and it's actually surprising how much a beast a top Braum can be. However, I'll still say his best role is as a support. It is great to see that he can be versatile, but I wouldn't recommend taking him to the jungle unless you're fairly sure you won't get bothered until you reach your level 6. Anyway, these are just my thoughts. What do you peeps think? Have you guys tried him out on another role other than support? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you're a cool guy, you'll want to subscribe to the channel. If you're not, we don't need you here. I kid. Don't forget to like and share the video and to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Best of luck in the fields of justice. Peace out.